Baguio is considered the summer capital of the Philippines, and it would make sense that there would be a lot of people that want to visit and view the beauty and activities the city can offer. However, there is a glaring issue in the city. With the large amount of people with the Baguio premises, added with the issue of increasingly high tourist movement, traffic congestion is a problem that will persist and will inhibit the progress of the city in both economic and social aspects. In fact, both citizens and visitors have been complaining about the worsening traffic recently, where they would also go and blame tourists, often saying that years ago, it would only take at most 15 minutes to get to different parts of the city. But now, it has become unpredictably long due to slow traffic as cited by Dexter C.
One of the factors that create traffic congestion is a very high population density in Baguio. And because these are more and more people that are present in Baguio, public transportation would be used more pronouncedly, as well as private vehicles. Whether from originally inside or outside Baguio, another problem is that there are always offenders of traffic law and such as coding, improper lane changing, and many others, which is why there is a need to have a greater traffic enforcement in Baguio City in order to reduce people that violate the law, which increases traffic congestion. Furthermore, there is another problem regarding the movement emergency vehicles in times such as rush hour, where travel times are crucial in saving a person's life, which creates an urgency to solve this traffic congestion issue as soon as possible.
Further evidence of this problem can be shown in this video, which we will show on Marcos Highway on September 29, 2018. As seen in this video on YouTube, one thing you can notice is that the two ambulances, which is high priority vehicles, are not prioritized and given way by the trucks and other vehicles due to the fact that there is no more space to move. What happens is that the truck is prioritized first and was given way instead of the two ambulances. This is an unhealthy practice because this could cost a person's life when not taken care of. More footage is shown proving how severe the issue is, added to the fact that some drivers are impatient and will disrupt the traffic flow just to go to the first on the road.
Because of the said problems, we have proposed the following UML diagram. Which is a program that acts as a traffic regulator, as well as an offense reporter. In the shown UML diagram, there is a class named Traffic Regulator which does the bulk of the work in the proposed system, where it will monitor vehicles via RFID in real time. It has a class variables of the current color of the traffic light and the time set for the traffic light, as well as a traffic status.
The time and the color of the traffic light can be manipulated by the system for easier traffic management and for emergency purposes with prior notice in order to avoid confusion among drivers of said vehicles or those who are waiting in traffic and the pedestrians as well that will cross the road alike. It can also detect vehicles that are coding that is on the street, which will report the user using the data one who can get from the vehicle's license plate. This class will be in charge for scanning for the vehicles and vehicle type and also making a list of the vehicles that are present in a particular road. The other is a line which indicates it will use the class name account vehicle.
The account vehicle class will also use the engine reporter class, which will monitor the speed of the vehicle in a particular road with a specific speed limit that will report the user if it passed the speed limit and has a method called coding detector. that will determine if the engine is running when the vehicle is encoding but not in the main road. This class will serve as the vehicle itself of the user, which will implement vehicle interface that will have the method for checking lanes via GPS, checking the speed from engine, as well as checking collisions with a threshold of specific amount of force. Additionally, the account vehicle is coded in a way that it will send both vehicle and user information whenever it is scanned.
Under the vehicle interface are the two primary categories of vehicle that we have taken into account that is a subclass of the vehicle interface, which is the public transport, which includes jeepneys, buses, and the like. High priority vehicles, which include ambulance, police cars, fire trucks, and the like. The public transport vehicles will have route IDs, which the traffic regulator will use to determine the path that will be taken by the public transport vehicle. The high priority vehicle will have a high priority level that traffic regulator knows and the desired location of the vehicle. This subclass will also have a method to send emergency signal to the traffic regulator that will know as the early as possible to alert the vehicles to give way to high priority vehicles on the road. However, despite this proposed system's benefits, one of its downfalls is the cost and the hard work of creating a traffic regulation system. Some roads can be closed for a time in order to give way for installation of the system and the hardware that comes with it. This also opens up more problems for maintenance and upkeep. On the other hand, with this system, we could create a much better and more efficient society due to the fact that it saves both time and life of a person, as well as creating a much more disciplined and proper traffic movement. We can say that in spite of all the obstacles in this project, it will be worth it as we would be creating a better city.